to share on JFK, actually, juicy, because I have been hearing rumblings of JFK coming into the news and how they're going to reveal reports, right? And I had a client session last summer where my client had a personal relationship with JFK, and I channeled on JFK in her session at that time. Mind you, I wasn't aware of any conspiracy around things, but I will be sharing what I channeled from that session last summer. And then I have new channeling that I'm going to share that I've just received today that I'm going to share with you as well. And let's just go ahead and get started. And I would love your comments, a discussion around this. If you have a quote conspiracy around JFK's murder, what your thoughts are, or what your intuition is telling you about that. This may or may not be news to you, but this is what I've got for you. So from the session last summer, this was from a client session. And so she had asked me, not telling me anything about her relationship with JFK. She asked me to ask Source what Source could share on their relationship or what she knew about JFK and his death. Okay, so that's this one. She knows that it was rigged by internal pieces of weaponry, that it was a plot carried out to strike down the man of the people, the chosen one. She knows that internal fighting / wobbles wanted to see his way out, that he wouldn't lead the nation out of turmoil. It was underhanded and planned by internal agency. And I don't ever hear CIA from Source, but that is the general feeling. It was not done by outside forces. He was the fall man. He was meant to take the blame for their internal judgments and decisions. He was the fall man, but there was an entire agency behind him. She knows the truth. This was about my client. She knows the truth. Clandestine. Saw it would happen before it did. She received the warning. She knew she wishes she could have saved him, but she knew she wishes she could have told someone to prevent it from happening. This was a very intuitive client who had these abilities as a child as well. And she had a premonition of this happening before it happening, his assassination. So that's what this is about. She wishes she could have told someone to prevent it from happening. It's horrible to see and know the truth and not do anything about it. She internalizes the guilt all the while she feels crazy for having known. It was a cover-up. She believes and knows the truth while others go on believing falsehoods, like the majority of the people who are not quite awake, right? So this is the channeling that I did today. They planned it ahead to capture and take him out. It was well laid out, and he knew it was coming. They were coming for him, to break him, to take him down so that he couldn't be lifted up anymore. They didn't want him to reveal their secrets, their wrongdoings, the ways they corruptly manage things, their agencies. They had to take charge and take it all back to the beginning so nothing could be revealed, wipe the slate clean, erasing their footprints. And then I was shown this vision, and I see this vision of men in suits carrying out gold blocks or bricks of gold and money out of mini vaults. That's the image I'm being shown. They discredited him, made him a martyr so that people would live in fear, not hope. They wanted them to shudder at the thought. If a president could be taken out, anyone could. They wanted them to live in fear. They wanted them to wonder, planting a seed. Could it happen to them? Any of them? So this had a dual purpose, to spread fear in the public, but also to quiet JFK. It was an inside job. They wanted him to stay quiet, not let the cat out of the bag, but he wouldn't relent, given to their commands. So then I got inside JFK's head, and any client, if any of you guys have worked with me privately, you know I'm really gifted at doing that. So I got inside JFK's head and I asked, like, what did he know leading up to his death? This is what was going through his head. They're coming for me. I know it. It's inevitable. They want to take me down with the rest of them. And he means the rest of them is like people before him tried to spread the truth as well. He wasn't the first. They want us silenced, the people who are wanting to share this truth. So we won't speak out on the atrocities they have done / carried out. It's a mountain of evidence they conceal to make it look a certain way. From one angle, it looks normal, like I'm shown like a building or a wall, right? From one angle, it looks normal, like a normal business. But go behind that wall and you'll see, I don't ever use this word, cabal. I actually had to look it up. I'm sure you guys know what this means though. You'll see the cabal, if that's how I pronounce it, the true operation that goes on underground. And they don't mean physically underground. It just means like an underground operation, right? It's a messed up operation. And messed up, this is what's going through his head. Messed up, not in terms of organization. No, it's very organized. It's messed up in terms of his judgment on this. Like it's unethical, it's illegal what they're doing. And I keep hearing these words, money laundering. I'll share that. That's the two words that keep coming through. And then I heard they want to end me. I know it. So he fully knew that this was coming. It wasn't when, but it wasn't if, it was when, right? So they want to end me. I know it, but I won't stop fighting. I was sent here for this. He saw this as like one of his missions, right? I was sent here for this, to stand up to them, to make truth known, to show the people, because they'll believe me. And they know it, the people who wanted to take him out. They knew that the people would believe him if he spoke the truth. If I speak, people will listen. They trust me, and they're scared of that, the truth getting out. The money laundering, the corrupt cities, underground methods, and in-between worlds is what I heard. It's all going to come out. It won't stop with me. This was inside of his head. But I got to do what's right and reveal the truth because people will listen to me. And I heard, like, what truth did JFK feel like he needed to expose? And I heard money laundering. I kept hearing that. And escapist tactics. And what is meant by escapist tactics is not paying taxes, moving money, and fraudulent money operations that fail to honor the American people. They wanted him gone because he would reveal their ways, leaving the whole system to topple. So I did not say these words, but this feels like Federal Reserve with the images that I'm shown and the money laundering, the corruption, all of that. That's what I feel like source is what I'm receiving from source in this transmission. So I could probably spend a few more days on this if I had more specific questions to ask, but this is what came through when I asked about the truth about JFK's murder.